Hey T Squad, it's your girl Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Basketball Wives, Season 10, Episode 21. I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken seriously or literally, meaning my jokes and Jones. So if that works for you, then let's get into this review. But before we do, I want to let all of the T Squad members know that I disabled the membership for right now because I had some unexpected things going on in my personal life that was going to interfere. So for all of you that joined, request a refund from YouTube and it will give you back your money if it has already been taken out of your account. I sincerely apologize to you all, but once I get everything under control, I will put it back up and we'll be able to move forward. But I want to thank each and every one of you who joined. I love you all to pieces and I was so looking forward to starting today. So I apologize for that. But let's get started. We pick up exactly where we left off last week with Jennifer summoning the balls of steel, honey, calling Jackie on FaceTime, bobbing her neck, rolling her neck, putting a bunch of bass in her voice, yelling and cussing and stuff about this room. Now, we all figured that Jackie did it on purpose. So she had a reason to be upset, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like she should have pulled a boss move and did like Kenya did on one of those housewives trips and just upgrade her room to a presidential suite. How about that? Like, you want to give me the worst room? How about I'm going to get the best room? I see you and I'm going to checkmate you. Like, is you not about to act like I can't afford to get something bigger and better? Like, you tried to play me, but in the end, you end up getting played, love. So it's not a big deal. But this is Jennifer and Jackie, and you know they got to turn up for the show. So next thing we know, it's a knock on the door, and it's Jackie. And everybody like, oh my God. And at this point, look at the look on Jen's face. Jen was nervous. Jen got scared, honey, because she realized, I can't fight. Jackie crazy. I'm in her hometown. Ain't none of these girls really my friend. They gonna let me get beat up, Lord. Where is Jelani when you need him? So Jackie storms into the room on go. Jackie comes in a room and it was like, excuse me? What did you say? What you got a problem with? And Jen was like, why did you put me in a deluxe room? Now, mind you, all that bass is gone, honey. She talking like she got some sense now. Jackie was like, you don't come here talking about nobody hating on you. So Jen was like, who are you yelling at? And at this point, they in each other's faces. Jackie was like, I'm yelling at you. I know MF and well, you ain't got no problem with what I'm doing. B, get your ish and get out. You ain't staying here. Get your back to LA, B. You're done. You guys, y'all going on a tour? What? It was that y'all going on a tour, baby, because she had to keep schedule. She has priorities. So Jen was like, I'm out. And so she storms out of the room, child. And Jackie was like, she's so jealous of me. It don't make no sense. She got to stop competing with me. She's not on my level. If anybody lets my husband know about this, he will shut it all down. We won't have nothing. Do I think that Jennifer is jealous of Jackie? No. Do I think that they compete with each other? They might have some little silent little competition going on, but they aren't really friends. You know, they do stuff to irritate each other for the show. I mean, we all know that at this point. But Jackie had to remind her that you got me messed up. Like, I will give it to you. Like, y'all want it? Here I go. Here I go. Yeah, she got on her mystical real quick. After that, all the other girls gather to go on the tour of the stadium, and Brandy and Brooke find out what happened with Jen, and they are shocked. So the tour was really great, very informational and very informative. And afterwards, they head back to the hotel and they're sitting in the lobby at the bar. And Brandy asked the girls, like, was it really that bad between them? Like, what happened? They was like, yes, it was that bad. Mind you, she's still giving Duffy the cold shoulder and Duffy feels it. You know, it's awkward with her sitting there. So she was like, I'm about to go to my room and get ready for tonight. So Brooke, Angel, and Brandy then go to check on Jen, who's still at the hotel, but in a different area. And Jen recaps the story, but she doesn't really mention how she was yelling and doing all that stuff to make Jackie come up there and chin check her real quick. So Jen was like, she's standing over me and grabbing my wrist. So I'm like, Jen, you can't get mad at bees with no waistline. I'm like, you ain't say that to her face though. So Brooke was like, do you think she's still mad about the, the comments that you made about the open house? And Jen was like, well, to be honest, she ain't even got no license. And so Jen was like, she leaving. And I was like, well, she don't have no license yet. That's what she's preparing for. So it was an insensitive thing to say, comparing the two, because no, she's not the Selling Sunset girls. You know what I'm saying? And you just should have been supportive at the end of the day. But this whole thing is ridiculous and I don't really care. At night, the ladies head to Jackie's actual home in Sacramento to have dinner. And as they're on the van heading to the house, it's still very cold between Duffy and Brandy. The tension is really thick and everything. And it's, it's unfortunate to see that the girls, are like that. But I still feel like this whole thing is Brandy's fault. Jen at this point has packed up her bags and went back to LA. And Jackie still is standing on the fact that she can go. She don't care. Jackie was like, I know she was talking about me like I was talking about her. What'd she say? What'd she say? And Brooke and Brandy didn't want to repeat what she was saying. So Jackie was like, Angel, you tell me because I know you ain't gonna lie. But Angel skirted around it and was just like, she was like, she ain't never coming back to Sacramento. She gonna leave. Like, she ain't tell her the stuff that she said about her waistline. And so, then they get to talking about what's going on in all the girls' lives, and Duffy mentions how she started counseling. And here go Brooke talking about some, did you talk about loyalty? Girl, mind your business. Mind your business. Please mind your business. I understand Brandy is your friend, but this has absolutely nothing to do with you. And before they got into it, all three of y'all was friends. So now, since Brandy got an issue with Duffy, now you got an issue with Duffy. Girl, grow up. Please grow up. You got your own fish to fry with your unloyal husband. And for you to say in your confessional that it was a trigger for you because of the loyalty with your husband, girl, get somewhere and sit down. Please. The two don't even match. So the next day, the ladies gather and Brooke is crying because she has filed for divorce and her husband had 30 days to respond and he didn't because, he firmly believes they'll be able to work on it. And then she admits to the girls that she has been spending time with him. But she hasn't changed her mind on the divorce, and that he brings up dating and stuff, and she got to remind him that they divorced. Girl, how you expect for this man to know what's going on when you're giving him hope by spending time with him? You don't really want no divorce. You don't even know what you're doing at this point. Like, you don't even know. You're confusing yourself. So how do you expect for him to feel? Like, come on. Not saying that what that man did was right, because he was wrong, but you needed time to really think this thing really through. Okay. On what I believe to be the final day, the ladies are having lunch and Jen comes up again. And Brooke was like, both of you guys owe each other an apology. And Jackie was like, I have to respect where you're coming from because you're friends with her and you're friends with me, but stay out of our She was like, I don't like the game she playing. She needs to learn some etiquette. Don't call my phone being disrespectful since you such an etiquette coach. And I was so happy that Jackie told her to mind her beak and her business. Mind it, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And Brooke shut up because she needed to. So then here go British talking about some that she think that Brandy and Duffy need to talk. And Brandy was like, girl, like, let it go at this point. Like, you started all this mess in the first place with this whole loyalty situation because you want to go back and run your mouth. So she was like, this is all my fault. I feel like we need to address the loyalty comment because maybe I got it wrong. Oh, God. So Duffy was like, I regretted it right after I said it, and I apologize for that. I wasn't in the best headspace. I was hurt by your saying I was a weirdo and you're crying on the phone. And, if it offended you or hurt you regarding the Malaysia post, I'm sorry. So Brandy was like, I never cared about the post. That was never the issue. It was the loyalty comment. And Duffy was like, well, I was told that after y'all did the breaking room event that you felt some type of way about it. They then do a flashback and we see British say that I would have an issue with it if it was me. And Brandy responds and was like, well, I don't care about that. So once again, British then puts in on 20 and has called all of this, and it didn't even need to be like this. It wouldn't have even been said if she wouldn't have went back and told the story the wrong way. So Duffy was like, you know, I want to forget and forgive at this point. Still trying to keep this friendship. And Brandy was like, well, I will forgive you, but I'll never forget. Girl, I don't understand how she feels like she is the victim in this situation. Like, you were a total biatch to that girl. And Duffy better than me for still trying to be that girlfriend. Because, girl, forget you and your buff shoulders. Don't nobody care. Girl, we don't need your friendship over here. All right? Got enough friends in my old big age. Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode of Basketball Wives a C+. A C+. You know, the Jackie going off on Jen is always hilarious to me. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.